And Happy New Year to everybody. We're going to call this meeting to order. Would everyone please rise for the salute to the flag?
What are you doing?
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America.
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as follows. On November 26th and December 20th, 2024, notice was sent to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, Tap Intuit, Linden, Union County Local Source, and the clerk of the municipality. No smoking notice. By state law, there is no smoking permitted in this building at any time. In addition to the listed items in this agenda, the Board of Education may discuss and act upon items not specifically referred to herein as is allowed at the regularly scheduled monthly board meeting under the Sunshine Law. Roll call. Ms. Armstead.
Present.
Dr. Berghammer.
Present.
Ms. Carrillo. Ms. Cintron.
Present.
Mr. Dela Cruz.
Here.
Ms. El-Wachahi.
Present.
Ms. Pino.
Present.
Ms. Thomas.
Present.
And Ms. Shulis.
Present.
The board secretary will act as temporary chair of this organization meeting until such time as a new president is elected. We will now read the election results. The following election was held on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, for 3 members to the Linden Board of Education for a 3-year term. Dr. Marlene Berghammer received 7,638 votes. Lamari Cintron received 7,551 votes. And Antoinette Pino received 7,578 votes. The board, congratulations. The business administrator, board secretary, declares the following persons as duly elected members of the Linden Board of Education as a result of the election held on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, for a 3-year term: Marlene Berghammer, Lamari Cintron, and Antoinette Pino. Another round of applause, guys. At this time, the 3 new board members will be administered the oath of office. I ask the Honorable Mayor to step forward to administer the oath.
You have the Bible? Dr. B. Hold on, Dr. B. Oh, it's
Right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dr. B.
Dr. B. Dr. B.
Yeah.
Dr. B, come on. Let your mother hold the Bible. I mean, you hold it. Your mother put her right hand on it. You hold it. You hold it.
Can I put my hand on
So, Dr. B, you're going to repeat after me. Is the mic on? Yes, okay. I. No, you got to read put your name in. You can just repeat after me. The toughest part is getting your name out. Okay? So repeat for me.
I, Marlene Berghammer,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I
I, Marlene Berghammer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications
that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office of member of the Board of Education,
for the office of member of the Board of Education,
and am not disqualified
and I am not disqualified
as a voter
as a voter
pursuant to
pursuant to
RS
RS
19:4-1.
19:4-1.
I am not disqualified due to a conviction of a crime
I am not disqualified due to conviction of crime
or offense
or offense
listed in
listed in
NJSA
NJSA
18A:12-1,
18A:12-1,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office
of the office
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Thank you. You are officially. You have to go over and sign. Is that the original? Yeah, this is it. And I'll sign mine.
Penmanship.
Next, I ask Ms. Cintron to stand up.
Yes.
Okay, Centrone family, you're up.
Oh, no, that's right. Yes.
You guys aren't coming up?
She is some big ass.
Who's yours in there?
The mayor have to sign them both. He didn't sign them yet, so the mayor have to, here, John. Yeah, but he, doesn't he have to?
One for you and one for
Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure he's, yeah.
So repeat after me. I
I, Lamari Cintron,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I
I, Lamari Cintron,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications
that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office of the member of a Board of Education,
by law for the office of the member of the Board of Education,
and that I am not disqualified
and I am not disqualified
as a voter
as a voter
pursuant to RS
pursuant to RS
19:4-1,
19:4-1,
and I am not disqualified due to a conviction
and I am not disqualified due to a conviction
of a crime
of a crime
or offense
or offense
listed in NJSA
listed in NJSA
18A:12-1,
18A:12-1,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform
perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office according to the best of my ability,
of that office according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
And last but certainly not least, Ms. Pino.
Absolutely.
So these are Annie Pino's sons. And if you ever want to know why I never give Annie any trouble, just take a look now.
No, this is for you.
So repeat after me. I
Antoinette Pino,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
to the government statute of the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
and under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I
Antoinette Pino,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I possess
that I possess
the qualifications
qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office
for the office
of member of the Board of Education.
of members of the Board of Education.
I am not disqualified
I am not disqualified
as a voter
as a voter
pursuant to RS 19:4-1
pursuant to RS 19:4-1,
and I am not disqualified
and I am not disqualified
due to a conviction
due to conviction
of a crime
of a crime
or offense
or offense
listed in
listed
NJSA
in NJSA
18A:12-1,
18A:12-1,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office
of the office
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Here it is. Yeah, oh, we gotta take a picture. We gotta take a picture. You hold that there.
Mess with me now, they go my boys.
Still gonna mess with you.
They go my boys, they go my boys.
3 o'clock? 3 o'clock. Oh, Annie.
So disrespectful.
How dare you not touch my wig?
Okay.
Gotta sign something?
At this time, I would like to now have someone move the motion to approve the 2025 Linden Board of Education.
Motion to approve the 2025 Linden Board of Ed.
Second?
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Dr. Berghammer?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. Elwashahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
And Ms. Ulyss?
Yes.
Congratulations. At this time, the Business Administrator Board Secretary entertains nominations for the office of President of the Linden Board of Education.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to nominate Dr. Marlene Berghammer as the board president. Respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Oh, everybody second me.
Stop it.
Roll call.
Is there any other Is there any other nominations? Okay. Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Dr. Berghammer?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Abstain.
Ms. Elwashahi?
Yes.
Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
And Ms. Ulyss?
Yes.
At this time, the Business Administrator Board Secretary declares the election of the new president of the board and turns the gavel over to Dr. Berghammer to act as the presiding officer at the meeting.
Sign both of them? Okay. Okay. Here's the signed one.
Dr. Beasley must have helped show us stuff.
Yeah, I have to.
Stop, you see that, man? She just was there just now.
Something's gonna fall.
You know what I'd like you to bring for me? My
Yeah,
water.
yeah. You water? Which one's your water?
Yeah, this one. This. And my purse there. Thank you, sir. Don't forget your water. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, thank you, sir. Good evening. I want to thank all my board members for giving me an opportunity to be here to serve another term. This is the beginning of a new year with a lot going on, and I give you my word. I am here. I'll do my best to continue doing what we have done in the last couple of years. Good evening, Linden families and esteemed taxpayers. I am Dr. Berghammer, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you, the residents of Linden, and our dedicated board members for your trust and confidence in us. Together, we have embarked on a mission to transform our school district. I am proud to stand before you today to share the incredible progress we have made. Before we took office, our schools were in dire need of attention. But through the hard work, collaboration, and shared vision, we have accomplished so much to improve our facilities and create a nurturing environment for our students. At School 1, we have renovated bathrooms, installed a new playground, replaced ceiling tiles, added new lights in our hallways, and are currently repairing our roofs. A new fence is also being installed to secure the parking lot. At School 2, we have renovated the basement, created new classrooms, built a new office, installed new playgrounds, and we are in the process of renovating our bathrooms. At School 4, we have created a new kindergarten bathroom, built a new playground, and established an outdoor learning center. We also renovated the main bathrooms, and we are installing HVAC system in classrooms and the cafeteria. At School 5, We have installed new playgrounds, replaced the gymnasium floor, and we are renovating the bathrooms. At School 6, we have installed new windows for the gymnasium and cafeteria. We added new playgrounds and have renovated the science room and bathrooms. At School 8, an HVAC system has been installed in our classroom. New playgrounds are in progress. Several classrooms have been refloored, and the new bathrooms lighting has been installed. At School 9, HVAC system has been installed in all classrooms. We have completed new playgrounds. We've redone the front entrance, replaced ceiling tiles and lights, and renovated the main office, the principal office, the nurse's office, and the bathrooms. At School 10, HVAC systems are being installed in the classroom. Fencing has been added to the playground area, and we have introduced new blackboards and a greenhouse. At Seoul Middle School, we have installed new roofing, renovated a science room, replaced ceiling tiles and lights, and redone the gym floor. Fencing has been added for security, and we are working on upgrading the auditorium, audio, and visual system. At the McManus Middle School, new roof has been installed. The science room and bathrooms are being renovated. Fencing has been added, and work on the auditorium, audio, and visual system is underway. At Linden High School, we have renovated the weight room for student athletes with new equipment, are renovating bathrooms, installing a new roof, and are working to enhance the auditorium. Our renowned performing arts department continue to shine as a beacon of excellence in our district. This is some of the things we have done. This is also to remind my fellow board members, the time you're putting in, this is the rewards that we are accomplishing. I want to especially acknowledge board members such as Brianna Armstead and other board members of the high school. Brianna went to Linden, she went to Rutgers Journalism School with an impressive career in television and media, and she is working with our media department to help improve the departments. Thanks to her vision and dedication, Linden Public School will soon have the state-of-the-art media room. Brianna has not only worked with our students, but has also provided them with life-changing experience, including a trip to Disney World to explore the World Media Center. Thank you, Brianna, for your outstanding work. Let us also not to forget our Welcome Center. If you guys would remember, a month ago, we opened an amazing Welcome Center, which provides critical support to families as they integrate into our district. It exemplifies our commitment to ensuring every student and family feels supported and prepared for success. I also want to thank Lamari Cintron. Lamari Cintron has also been very key in promoting our special needs department. You guys know that our special needs department has been invisible. She has made it become visible by being very, very involved in helping implement the Special Olympics. In fact, last month, I think we got a grant for over $10,000 from Phillips 66. You remember when we started the Special Olympics, we only got $1,000. Now we have companies that are now supporting our Special Olympics department. Thank you, Ms. Cintron. I also want to thank Ms. Pino. Ms. Pino always says that, oh, all I'm here for is for the children. And she is committed. She goes around to a lot of the events. Parents keep talking to her. In fact, sometimes we have to remind her it has to go through the superintendent. But she is always very, very engaged. I also want to thank my partner in crime. She keeps me. Everybody knows that I could go off the rails sometimes. So she keeps me steady. And I'm so, so honored that you stand with me to be the wind beneath my wings. Thank you very, very much, Malaysia. And the only man on the team, who forgets him? Who forgets the only man in the team? He has been with us for a long time. He is very, very much into security and the buildings and grounds. He has done a lot to promote our buildings and grounds. He promotes School 6. He is conscious about us not having trailers in the school. And since I've been on the board, he has been working hard to make sure that we keep building our schools. And here is the best part. We have accomplished all without raising taxes. With all my workers here, I want you guys to know all the things that we have completed, everything I have mentioned, we have not raised tax once in our city. That's right. We have made significant strides in improving our school district while staying fiscally responsible. To the residents, parents, and teachers of Linden, thank you for your unwavering support. Together, we are building a brighter future for our children. We remain committed to supporting our educators, enriching our students, and enhancing our community. Last but not least, test scores. We are going to make sure that we do everything in our power to help improve test scores, because it takes a village to raise children. So together, let's save our children. Let's make sure our children improve their test scores to get into the best colleges and universities in this great nation. Thank you very much. The next vote. Voting for the board vice president. Where's my agenda? It's somewhere here. Our next agenda item, I believe, is voting for our vice president.
I would like to nominate Malaysia Thomas for vice president.
I would like to second the nomination. Any? Roll call.
Ms. Armstead,
Yes.
Dr. Berghammer,
Yes.
Ms. Cintron,
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz,
Yes.
Ms. Elwashahi,
Yes.
Ms. Pino,
Yes.
Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
and Ms. Yulis.
Yes.
Our next agenda item will be motion to approve the 2025 Linden Board of Education. This is one already, or are we doing the procedures first? We do the procedures.
Okay, parliamentary procedures to adopt Robert's Rules of Order as the official parliamentary procedure manual to be used to conduct meetings and appoint the board secretary and board attorney to act as the parliamentarians.
Yes.
Board policies and regulations, motion to adopt the rules and regulations of the Board of Education of the City of Linden bylaws, policies, and regulations as stated in the Linden School District Policy Manual. Adoption of official newspapers to authorize the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, Tap Into Linden, and Union County Local Source to be adopted as the official newspapers to be used for the advertisement of meetings and legal ads and all other necessary publications. Motion to approve these and ask for a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Armstead,
Yes.
Ms. Cintron,
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz,
Yes.
Ms. Elwashahi,
Yes.
Ms. Pino,
Yes.
Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
Ms. Yulis,
Yes.
and Dr. Berghammer.
Yes.
Order of business. Motion to approve the order of business for 2025 as follows. Call meeting to order, salute the flag, statement of adequate notice, roll call, approval of minutes, comments from the public, agenda items only. Reports, superintendent, attorney, standing committees, agenda items requiring a vote. Education Committee, Personnel Committee, Finance Committee, Buildings and Grounds and Securities Committee, Planning and Policy Committee, reports of special committees and delegates, comments from the public, new and unfinished business, board member comments, and adjournment. Motion to approve these. Respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. El Washahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Solis?
Yes.
And Dr. Berghammer?
Yes.
Open Public Meetings Act. Motion to approve the calendar of board meetings as follows. Linden Board of Education calendar of board meetings, January 2025 through December 2025. Action may be taken at any meeting. Motion to approve.
Before we approve, may I think we need to really take a better look at when we're doing the calendar. For example, tonight there was a lot of other activities going on with the state and the county office, and I would like us to be, as board president, I would like to be the swearing in at our county officials, but I'm here instead. I think before we start setting dates, we really need to know what else is going on out there because we have too many conflicting dates. So could we really take, before we set any dates, look at our calendar to see if there's any conflicting dates? So we may have to change some of them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the dates here were, we really looked against our school calendars and with the city, right? But we do need to approve something because we need to,
Oh, I know.
Your reorg meeting statutorily has to be,
within 7 days.
yeah,
Yes.
between January 1st and January 7th.
I know, but
So then
some,
it's an issue of knowing the dates for these other events. Like, I'm sure
Yes.
locally, I'm sure we can work with the city and we can know what the date they plan to do, so there's no conflict there. I just don't know, I mean,
today I understand for today, but there's other events where there's conflicts. And as I'm a board president and my board members, it is very important. Part of our duties is legislation. And if we are sitting in board meetings and we cannot make connections, we are hurting our students because we're not meeting the right contacts that to help us bring money or services.
we could certainly try to avoid conflicts
Yes.
next year when we schedule
Okay.
the reorg.
All right, thank you.
Problem. Roll call.
Wait,
But I
I
get a
also have
second.
one thing. Can we try to commit to starting on time? If it's a 6 o'clock meeting, let's start at 6. Let's not start at 6:15, 6:20. That is, I think that's just out of courtesy to the people and to our board members. Because we do, every meeting, we're starting around 6:15, 6:20, sometimes 6:30.
You're absolutely right. We should try to start early at 6 o'clock.
And one more thing, if we could get an answer, why don't we hold these meetings in, pre-COVID, it used to be in the high school. And the people were much more comfortable in the seats because they are better seats over there. Why can't we go back to the high school?
Well, since I've been on the board, I've never been to the high school. I have always had the meetings here, so I guess,
I would just assume that the high school has more events, so I would see it being more of a conflict if they have after-school programs. I don't think that an elementary level school would have as many events, so I think we would have more conflicts with trying to organize meetings.
plus parking. That could also be another issue in the high school, parking.
There's no legal requirement where you hold the meetings. I mean, since I've been here, they've been here, and I always presumed that was because central office is right next door, and
I
it's,
think they had it previous, and I've gotten a few people have asked me.
I mean, there's some times where we need things and Donna has to run back,
I'm fine.
print them, and it's just more convenient, I think, to be here.
I'm fine, it was just,
Convenient. It's very convenient to come here. Yes, it is.
I'm good.
Okay.
Roll call.
I'm sorry, who was the second on that motion?
Second?
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. El Washahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Solis?
Yes.
And Dr. Berghammer?
Yes.
All right, at this time, we're going to go through the ethics. Typically, we go around the table And I can start if you'd like.
Could we just all read it at the same time so we could move on, please?
Oh, okay.
All right, everyone, we're just going to read it
Mr.
all?
President.
Just read it all together, because I think everybody need to know it, not just one. So let's read it all together, please.
All right, ready, set, go. Pursuant to School Ethics Code NJSA 18A, semicolon 12-24.1. Code of Ethics for School Board Members. Each member swears to affirm the following. A, I will uphold and enforce all laws, rules, and regulations of the State Board of Education and court orders pertaining to schools.
Desired changes shall be brought about only through legal and ethical procedures.
I will make decisions in terms of the educational welfare of children
And will seek to develop and maintain public schools that meet the individual needs of all children, regardless of their race, creed, sex, or social standing. C, I will confine my board action to policymaking, planning, and appraisal. I will help to frame policies and plans only after the board has consulted those who will be affected by them. D, I will carry out my responsibilities not to administer the schools, but together with my fellow board members to see that they are there. E, I will recognize that thorough tests with the Board of Education will make no personal promises nor take any direct action that compromise the board. F, I will refuse to surrender my independent judgment, special interest, or partisan groups, or to use the schools for personal gain or for the gain of friends. G, I will hold confidential all matters pertaining to the schools which if disclosed will needlessly injure individuals or the school. And all other matters, I will provide accurate information and consult with my fellow board members, interpret to staff and aspirations of the community of the H, I will vote to appoint the best qualified personnel available after consideration of recommendation of the chief administration officer. I will support and protect school personnel from proper performance of their duties. J, I will refer all complaints to the chief administrative officer and will act in accordance with public meetings only after failure of administrative solution.
All right.
Thank you.
Motion to
Yes.
approve. 1, 2, 3. Second. Roll call.
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. Elwood Shahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
And Ms. Ulyss?
Yes.
I
And
didn't
Dr.
want to,
Berghammer?
I didn't want to interrupt once you started that, but going forward, you could have just sworn and affirmed by voting yes at the
Yeah,
bottom.
this one,
You
yeah.
didn't all have to read that. Read that.
We're going to do that for number 10.
For number
But
10,
you were doing such a great job, I didn't want to interrupt.
That was hard.
for 10, we're not reading it.
Yes. Be affirm and approve item number 10.
Yes.
Yes. Everyone said yes.
Well, you could just call the roll still, just to approve it, but you don't have to read the whole thing.
All right, Ms. Armstead, second. Roll call.
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. Elwood Shahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Ulyss?
Yes.
And Dr. Berghammer?
Yes.
Now, at this time, we're going to move on to the education report.
We don't have a committee right now.
I'll read it.
Yes, okay.
The Education Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the Assistant Superintendents, present the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Items 1 through 7. I respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Second. Any discussion?
Mr., could you go over item number 6?
Number 6 is to proclaim the month of January 2025 as School Board Recognition Month, to be highlighted in the London Public Schools as outlined in the following resolution. And that is the resolution, as January is School Board Recognition Month.
Thank you. Anyone else? Roll call?
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. Elwood Shahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Ulyss?
Yes.
And Dr. Berghammer?
Yes. No, we're not going in the,
Okay.
is there anything in the, is there anything in
Okay, moving on to the Personnel Report. The Personnel Committee, upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, presents the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. All appointments and reappointments are contingent upon and may be modified based on student participation and the district's receipt of sufficient state school aid and other revenue funding. I ask for a motion to approve items 1 through 16 and respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Any, no discussion on the floor. Roll call?
Ms. Armstead,
Yes.
Ms. Cintron,
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz,
Yes.
Ms. Elwashahi,
Yes.
Ms. Pino,
Yes.
Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
Ms. Ulyss,
Yes.
and Dr. Berghammer. Dr.
I
Berghammer?
know, I was just looking at one other thing here. Yes.
At this time, we're going to move on to the Finance Report. Finance Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the Business Administrator, Board Secretary, present the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Respectfully ask for a second to approve items 1 through 3.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Armstead,
Yes.
Ms. Cintron,
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz,
Yes.
Ms. Elwashahi,
Yes.
Ms. Pino,
Yes.
Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
Ms. Ulyss,
Yes.
and Dr. Berghammer.
Yes.
At this time, we're going to move on to Buildings, Grounds, and Security Report. The Buildings, Grounds, and Security Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the Business Administrator, Board Secretary, present the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Respectfully ask for a second to approve items 1 through 2.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Armstead,
Yes.
Ms. Cintron,
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz,
Yes.
Ms. Elwashahi,
Yes.
Ms. Pino,
Yes.
Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
Ms. Ulyss,
Yes.
and Dr. Berghammer.
Yes.
At this time, we're going to move on to the Planning and Policy Report. The Planning and Policy Committee, upon the recommendation of the Superintendent and Assistant Superintendents, present the following motion to the Linden Board of Education for approval. The second reading of Policy 5511 and 6470.01. Respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Armstead,
Yes.
Ms. Cintron,
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz,
Yes.
Ms. Elwashahi,
Yes.
Ms. Pino,
Yes.
Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
Ms. Ulyss,
Yes.
and Dr. Berghammer.
Yes.
At this time, we are going to move on to comments from the public. Members of the public desiring to make a public comment may come forward at this time. For those watching online, if you wish to make a comment or ask a question, please utilize the Raise Your Hand feature on the online meeting platform. Please begin your comments by stating your name and address. Individuals are invited to speak on one topic at a time, and no individual will speak more than once until all individuals so desiring have spoken once. The public is reminded that to ensure the efficient and orderly operations of the meeting, members of the public will be limited to speaking on items for 3 minutes.
Good evening once again, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening.
I just want to come up, I'm Mayor Derek Armstead, City of Linden. I just want to congratulate Dr. Marlena Berghammer, Lamari Cintron, and Antoinette Pino on their re-elections. They worked hard, and sometimes being a board member is a thankless job, but we appreciate what you do. And I just tell everybody, put children first, keep that at the forefront of handling your business, and always remember, this is really about raising test scores in our town and making sure that people see our Board of Education and our school system as a good place to have their children attend. Because if we don't have a good school system, we don't have a good city. And if we don't have a good city, there's only one person they blame it on. Moi. The mayor gets all the flack when things go south. So, but I do appreciate all your hard work, and just keep working hard. I know you work hard, and again, it's a thankless job, but and I know that the only reason you're all here is because you care about our children. So thank you once again, Dr. Berghammer, Lamari Cintron, and Antoinette Pino for making a sacrifice for our children.
Good evening, all. My name's Bernie Robson. I'm from the Rawway Board of Education, your sister town next door. And I came to congratulate all of you upon your election, your office taken. But I also want to congratulate you as being board members and being recognized by the state, by everyone, by NJSBA, because it's a thankless job, as the mayor just said, and I think he had great words for it. And I just wish you the best as you all move forward in your endeavors here on the board. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Is there anyone online?
Oh, Ms. Blocker, Happy New Year to you, dear.
Lakia Carter Blocker, 35 East Elizabeth Avenue, Linden. Also, I am the Vice President of the LEA, so on behalf of the LEA and myself, I just want to say congratulations, and we will continue to work with you, and just congrats. Thanks.
Thank you.
Is there anyone online?
All right, go.
You can come up.
Excuse me. Good evening. I'm Board Member Limari Cintrone's older sister. We grew up here in the city of Linden. I know we don't look our age, no, joking. But with all respect, I just want to say that Mr. Mayor Armstead, since he took position as mayor of our city, so much has changed, and we all are trying to, take advantage of, how he has helped improve, like, the willpower of everybody to work together as a family, as a team, as a community. It's called communication. It's called respect. I did not have that growing up. Well, I went to Mother Seton High School in Clark, but we didn't have that here in this. It was very quiet, no activities. It was just, what a big difference and impact. Now it's like, I'm very proud to say that I'm still alive here under Mr. Armstead's, leadership. This is what we need. We have very nice, respectable members. Ms. Perkins, I remember my children went to school too. I would send them pizza for Thanksgiving, Christmas, as a gratification, my gratitude to them, because these teachers work very hard, long hours. Students now, the generation now, they're not as old school and maybe as the same growing up with like our discipline, but I'm so honored and proud, and I wish you guys the best and keep doing what you're doing. Mr. Armstead, he's here now. Take advantage now, because we did not have this growing up, and my children right now are very lucky to have this leadership and this community, and the board members today. Thank you so much. Much respect, okay? Happy New Year.
Any other comments? All right, at this time, we don't have a board comments, but members?
Yes, I do. I do. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Mayor Armstead, thank you for everything. I appreciate what you do and the things that you do for us. I want to thank all of Linden residents for supporting me for this third term. It's an honor and a privilege to be sitting in this chair and to know that I've continued to do the best of my ability to help these children in this community. Because like I said before, children come first, and I make it children come first. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would like to thank the ROTC students for making calls and reaching out to the residents to let them know that we need their support. I can't forget my family. Thank you for supporting me and understanding this is what I want to do. And you guys have been there for me no matter what. And I can't say this is what love is about, because this is what it is. This is a great support system. My family's a great support system. And my board members are a great support system. I want to say thank you guys for everything. You helped me. You looked out for me. You drove me around when I needed it. You took me places, but I'm even asking you, of course, Annie, are you ready? And I'm ready. I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me, and I appreciate it. And my family, thank you so much. My boys, thank you for coming. Mom, hi, thank you. David, hi, thank you for coming, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night, and be careful out there with the snow. Good night.
Hi, Happy New Year. Thank you, everyone. I would like to thank everyone for believing in me. Thank you for my family as well for supporting me. My boys, my son, my sister, thank you. Mayor Armstead as well. Anthony, thank you for supporting me as well. Thank you all for believing in me and also my fellow board members as well. We work tirelessly. This is a selfless position, but we signed up for this. We know what we're getting into, and we do it all for the children. Thank you all, and we will do everything we can to the best of our ability. And God bless everyone. Thank you. Good night.
I just want to quickly say congratulations to my sisters, my friends, my mentors, and my confidants. Thank you for all that you do sitting on this board. I could not be happier to sit and work with you guys, and I'm looking forward to experiencing another 3 years with you guys. So congratulations. You guys are the best.
Thank you.
Well, ladies, I would like to welcome you back. 2025, as you can see, your first 3 years went by quick. Okay, so they're going to go by quick again because this is my 5th year on. I have another year after this one. I look forward to 2025, moving forward with you ladies once again, going in executive session and probably arguing like we do, but we move on forward and we still come out strong. Congratulations, welcome back. Couldn't be prouder to be with all you women, even though you drive me crazy. But thank you guys for keeping me honest also. Welcome back. And a happy 2025. We're already halfway through the school year, almost.
Thank you.
I would also like to congratulate you guys on your reelection. Just from the short period of time that I got to work with you, I can truly tell that you deserve this place and you've earned it. And it's just an honor working with you. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations, team. I'm just happy. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I just wanted to congratulate you guys, and I'm happy to sit along everyone on this board. And I look forward to our journey through 2025. Thank you.
Ladies, I'd also like to congratulate you guys. I was sworn in last year, and you guys took me underneath your wing, and I'm so grateful to be in a team of all of our board members who are here today. We work tirelessly, like Lamari said. Let's keep the wheels going. Works never stop. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To the parents and the people of Linden, thank you, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to conclude this evening's meeting and respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Roll call.
Ms. Armstead?
Yes.
Ms. Cintron?
Yes.
Mr. Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Ms. El-Shahi?
Yes.
Ms. Pino?
Yes.
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Uliz?
Yes.
And Dr. Berghammer.
Yes.
Meeting adjourned.